the steps taken are quite drastic and very positive in nature, including the temporary closure of the school for 1 week so that the pressure and the tension goes down. For a fact, I think that if you look at the security situation at Moi Girls, I think it demonstrates a goodwill and intention to make sure that children are safe. Because I do not know what else a principal of a public school would do beyond what Jael has actually done. If it is, you've outsourced security services, you've put in place a perimeter wall, you even have got CCTV cameras and all these kind of things. So I am strongly convinced that we need to allow investigations to be conducted to the logical conclusion so that we are really able to establish, was this a case of normal crime, or is there something that meets more than the eye? I think we should let these investigations to be carried to the
Nevertheless, there are those who are already saying that there's proof that certain things did not go right. For example, from the point of security, various media houses have highlighted some issues. For example, one female guard guarding a whole dormitory section that has 1,200 girls. Does that speak of security? We're talking about 3 guards, one guard at one particular gate, another guard at another. The guards are men also. Could there have been a more deliberate effort to have more female guards? What we're talking about, allegations of a matron who, for 3 hours while this was going on, was fast asleep. The guards are knocking at the door, they are not opening. I don't know, Amos, if I fully agree with you that nothing could have been done that day.
I do not mean that nothing could have been done, but the point is that it is a little bit too early to speculate, because equally there have been a lot of conflicting reports.
Okay.
You remember at first when it came in, it was a case of 1 girl, it was a case of 3 students and all such. So amidst all these things, there is every likelihood that there will be accusations and counter accusations. And that is the reason why we need to allow this multi-sectoral agency, which, as you've rightly reported, that the Nairobi DCI, Mr. Kamwende, has taken over these investigations so that they are done to the logical conclusion. Our hope and prayer is that this should be a case of normal crime so that it's able to be pursued to the logical conclusion, because we do not rule out the cases of how sensitive some of our schools are, and there's a lot of likelihood, including sabotage, that could come into some of these aspects. But I'm trying to say that it's a little bit too early to begin to speculate that this and that could perhaps be leading to all that. But we should leave some level of room in terms of exploring all these different narratives and pathways that perhaps this information could be leading us.